So we're going to focus on the muscles that are associated with the arm, and I'm going to point out before I take it off the large deltoid muscle. Let me take it off of the model if I can. There we go. And when I do that, you are going to have a better view of the biceps brachii muscle, and you can see the two heads that are associated with the biceps brachii. If I take the biceps brachii off, that gives me a good look at the brachialis muscle underneath. And both the brachialis muscle and the biceps brachii muscle are needed for forearm flexion. Let me put the biceps brachii back on and turn the model to the side. And now we can see the biceps brachii muscle and the brachialis muscle, the underlying brachialis muscle, and that gives us a better view of their orientation to one another. I'm going to rotate this model around so we are seeing the posterior surface of the arm, and you can see the triceps brachii muscle pretty clearly here on the posterior surface. Let me rotate this around again back to the anterior surface and point out this muscle right here, which is the brachioradialis muscle. And you will notice that the tendon comes down to the thumb. It originates on the humerus and goes down to the thumb region, hence the name brachioradialis. Let me take this model out of the way and let's focus on this model. Let me pull it over so I can reach it. And what you're looking at is a model of the upper limb. Now, please notice that the pectoral girdle is down here and the hand is up here. And this is the orientation that you would be in if you raised your hand. So don't let that fool you. And notice which side is going to be, which end is going to be proximal and which end is going to be distal here. Now you've got that orientation. This, once again, is the deltoid muscle. Let me take the deltoid muscle off. And we've got a really good view of the biceps brachii, and if you look here, you can see the two heads of the bicep brachii. I'm going to rotate this muscle model around, and now once again you can see the relationships of the biceps brachii and the brachialis muscle. Looking at rotating this around so we can see the posterior surface, you can see the triceps brachii muscle on the posterior surface. And now I'm going to rotate it back around to the anterior surface. I think I'm going to look at it more here from this particular view first. Notice that this end, the proximal end of the brachioradialis muscle, attaches to the humerus. Now, as I rotate that around, you will see how the brachioradialis muscle comes here, and then if you follow the tendon, it is going to take you to the thumb side of the hand. And that's a wrap.